If I don't wear something new this Christmas, I will just disappear from social media till January, Jessica declared, tossing her phone on the bed. Her voice was sharp, her frustration louder. Bella glanced up from where she was painting her nails. Disappear? No way. Who will notice you're gone? She teased, blowing air on her fingers. Jessica shot her a sharp look. I'm serious, Bella. Everybody will be posting new clothes, gift boxes, and party pictures. Do you know how many people are watching my stories? I can't be mocked. Then do something about it, Arya said, brushing her long, borrowed wig in front of the mirror. Complaining won't make you go viral. The room grew quiet for a moment, but it wasn't peace, it was planning. Each of the three young women had the same thought. Christmas must not pass me by. It was December 10th and everywhere in Lagos was buzzing. The city glowed with colorful lights hanging from street poles. The air smelled of roasted corn, fresh paint, and the faint whiff of fireworks popping from a distance. But inside their tiny apartment, the pressure to shine for Christmas was even hotter. Jessica paced the room, deep in thought. We need strategy, she finally said, her eyes lighting up like she had just discovered a secret. Strategy for what? Arya asked, still brushing her wig. To make this Christmas count, Jessica said, throwing her hands in the air. I'm tired of sitting at home, watching people I know flaunt new shoes, phones, and trips to fancy places. We have brains. We have beauty. We just need sense. Bella sat up, intrigued. I'm listening. Good, Jessica said, clapping her hands together. Here's the plan. We're not just going to sit here scrolling through Instagram and liking people's photos. We will be in the photos too. New clothes, fresh hair, and luxury lifestyle, all without spending our own money. Arya raised a brow. You want us to rob a boutique or what? Rob? No need, Jessica said, grinning like someone who had figured out life. We will use networking. Explain, Jessica the strategist, Bella said, leaning forward. Jessica took a deep breath. Step 1. We position ourselves. We look like we belong where the happening things are happening. Step 2. We attend every big event, party, and end-of-year concert we can find. Step 3. We connect with the correct people who can upgrade our Christmas status. Arya's eyes narrowed. And how do we enter these events? They don't just let people walk in. That's the easy part, Jessica said with a wink. We'll blend in like we were invited. Confidence, girls. Lagos only fears confidence. On December 22nd, the girls prepared for the exclusive Christmas ball at Emerald Heights Hotel. It was an invite-only event where celebrities, business tycoons, and big boys gathered to show off their wealth. None of the girls had an invite, but Jessica was confident they wouldn't need one. She stood in front of the mirror, adjusting her tight green sequin dress, a borrowed masterpiece from her cousin. Her wig was freshly styled, her face was beat to perfection, and her perfume? Strong enough to turn heads from a distance. You look like money, Bella said, eyeing her from head to toe. Because that's the goal, Jessica replied, giving a playful twirl. If you look like money, people will treat you like money. Arya wore a gold bodycon dress, her wig bouncing as she checked her reflection. I look like a bag of jollof rice, she muttered, pulling at the sides. You look sweet like Christmas chicken, Jessica assured her. Now stop adjusting before you spoil it. They ordered a bolt ride to the hotel, nerves high, but confidence even higher. As they approached the entrance, they saw men in suits and bouncers checking guest lists. Here's the plan, Jessica whispered. When the next big car arrives, we follow the guests like we're with them. No hesitation. Just walk in, head held high. They waited, eyes locked on the entrance like hawks. Soon, a sleek black G-Wagon pulled up. Two men stepped out, looking sharp and well-dressed in outfits that probably cost more than their rent for a year. Now, Jessica said, and like shadows they moved. The bouncers greeted the men, glanced briefly at the girls, but said nothing. Confidence. No stuttering. No looking back. Just three queens walking like they owned the world. They were in. Inside the grand hall, it was another world entirely. Crystal chandeliers hung from the ceiling, and a live band played smooth jazz. Waiters floated around with trays of champagne and exotic finger foods. It smelled of wealth, and the girls breathed it in like perfume. "Stay sharp," Jessica whispered, scanning the room. "This is where we hunt." Bella's eyes darted from one end of the room to the other. "Hunt for what exactly?" "For opportunity," Jessica replied, sipping from a glass she picked up from a passing waiter. "It could be a sponsor, a business deal, or even a free trip to Dubai. Just don't miss it." As if on cue, a man in a white kaftan approached. He had the calm confidence of someone used to being respected. He glanced at the girls and smiled. "Good evening, ladies," he said smoothly. "Haven't seen you around before?" "That's because you haven't been looking properly," Jessica shot back with a playful smile. The man laughed, clearly charmed. "Smart girl," he said, his eyes lingering on Jessica. "I'm Chuka, but you can call me C-Money." "Nice to meet you, C-Money," she said, her smile never fading. "I'm Jessica, but you can call me Opportunity." Chuka laughed louder. "I like you already. Let me get you girls some drinks." He waved at a waiter and ordered them all cocktails. "Step 1 complete," Jessica whispered to the girls as they clinked glasses. For the next few days, the girls attended every big party in town. They ate at fancy buffets, drank cocktails they couldn't pronounce, and even sat in VIP sections with Legos, big boys. But something began to shift. On Christmas Eve, after the biggest event of them all, Arya sat on the bed, staring at her phone. Her younger sister had sent her a message. "Big sis, Merry Christmas in advance. Mama says you should not forget us this year." Her chest tightened. She looked around the room. Yes, she had eaten good food. Yes, she had worn nice clothes. But she had nothing to show for it. No money. No gifts. No lasting joy. "All this runs, and what do we have to show for it?" Arya muttered. Bella looked up from her phone. "I was just thinking the same thing. We chase status all month, but look at us. No savings, no peace of mind." Jessica, who was sitting by the window, didn't respond. Her fingers drummed on the windowsill as she stared out at the city lights. "You know," Jessica finally said, "we fooled ourselves thinking Christmas was about looking rich. We forgot what it's really about." "And what's that?" Arya asked. Jessica sighed. "Family. Gratitude. Helping the people who actually care about us. We spend all month trying to impress strangers, while our mothers are at home praying we send money for rice and chicken." Silence filled the room. The truth was heavy, but it was real. On Christmas morning, Bella woke up early. She took the little money she had left and sent it to her mother. Arya called her younger sister and promised to visit before New Year. Jessica, on the other hand, did something none of them expected. She picked up her phone, opened Instagram, and typed, "Sometimes we chase the wrong things and forget the right ones. This Christmas, I choose gratitude. No filters. No fake life. Just love." She hit post. For once, the three girls didn't need a party to feel the magic of Christmas. It wasn't about the clothes, the food, or the fake smiles. It was about family, kindness, and knowing that being real is better than looking rich. In the days that followed, they all traveled home to their families with the little they had. Thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas in advance.